Oklahoma area newscast that we're talking about all things happening in Norman, Oklahoma. So I can't wait to tell you about what's going on, what's happening, and get it on your calendar. So you don't want to miss this. We're doing it at 4:30 in the afternoon to go along with some of the other newscasts. Or at the same time, let's start off with this. Cameron Brewer's The Standard is talking about incremental development. Cameron Brewer is also on the Planning Commission here in Norman. He's been a developer in Norman for quite a while. He does incredible work. He bought The Standard, and it has been an incredible space for community. Also a great place if you have any events to go ahead and rent out a space or part of it. We did that for my wife's graduation party. It was fantastic. Tomorrow night it will host Singo for CCFI, which is an incredible organization here in Norman. So if you want to do that from 6 to 9, they have a great chance to go out there and have a good time and really raise some funds for some amazing kids at the same time. So it's going to be a really neat event. Let's see. I did a few videos of my own, by the way. I talked about chicken thighs from Morello's. Why? Because I've been grilling them lately. They're fantastic. I said they're perfectly seasoned and marinated, which I love as well. Tiffany's, if you don't know, Tiffany's is in Noble, Oklahoma. It is just across from Kendall's. So they are like breakfast in the morning, dinner at night. They're fantastic. Like companion restaurants in downtown Noble, but they have great food. So check out Tiffany's. It is a great breakfast place, fantastic desserts, and they have amazing specials. So check them out all the time. Plus, it's only like 5 minutes south of Norman. This week it happened, y'all. They finally demolished Perfect Swing. So all of the buildings are gone. The racetrack is still there. They'll be clearing that off. We have gotten a hint of what's going to go there. Looks like it's going to be housing and possibly mixed-use retail, which would not surprise me in that area at all. You could have apartment complexes or condos or something like that. We are in big need of housing, and that's right near all the retail corridor on 77. So it'd be a great place for people to walk just down the way and be in that space and be in those districts. So it actually is a really nice location. It's right on Highway 9. It's quick. So it'll be a good place to be. Red Brick is having live music almost every night. I think there's only a couple of nights that they don't. But check them out. They have great drinks. They're in what I call our adult beverage area downtown. We got Maximilian's is on Porter and Main. We have a new one going in across the street, and that's Midway Deli that owns that. So we have all kinds of like bars and restaurants and live music venues and chances for you to really get with your friends and hang out and chill. It's going to be fantastic. Hello. So we have a lot going on in that way. We have Oklahoma House of Music is talking about Control Void is coming up. They have all kinds of amazing things. It's warehouse techno music in Tulsa. So that's a great chance to do that. Hello. Green Feather Book Company is in Norman. We have actually we have several independent, but we have Green Feather Book Company, and then The Lore. Both of them are incredible bookstores. They do phenomenal things. They have book clubs. They also have events where people get together and hang out. And all over this city, they also work with our breweries and everybody else. So if you're looking for books, they're great companies to kind of work with, and they are phenomenal. Several real estate agents that do amazing work. One of them is Raya. Raya is actually an incredible team that you need to go check them out. I said they are KW Mullinax to go ahead and buy real estate or houses. Volcanoes is one of my best Mexican food places. However, I do love a taco truck. And my favorite taco truck, my ultimate favorite taco truck in Norman, Oklahoma, is an Aqua taco truck over on East Lindsay, right across from Ollie's, and by a little shortstop like gas station. It is fantastic. I love it. But Volcanoes also does private parties, and you have Volcanoes on east side at 12th and Lindsay near there. You also have it on West Lindsay as well. So The Well is amazing. The Well is our like wellness square, so they do incredible things. They had a cooking class by Misa and Kim, who taught them how to make dumplings and things like that. So that is fantastic. OU housing and parking. It's that time of year, you guys. All the students are coming back. They're going to need to have parking permits. They're going to need to have housing. So they're going to be looking for apartments and rooms and places to stay. So we will start to add a whole lot more U-Hauls and a lot more students coming in as they come into Oklahoma. We got Noble Public Schools, of course, is they're looking at their build out. They're adding and to their school, which is not surprising because again, Noble's growing really fast. So it's one of the things that they have to think about is their student population will go up very, very quickly. East Downtown in Norman is incredible. They've got a 5K. They've got a chance for you to go do bike rides. They work with the Radicaya, which is the shoe company right next to them. My first sunflower bloomed this week. It was phenomenal. Central Beef was having a homemade ice cream, which I thought was really interesting. I thought steak and ice cream definitely go together. Don't forget, if you're looking at residency, to have all your documentation here in Norman. If you're coming for, make sure all your IDs are up to date and all of that because you're using them for like your identification here in Norman, Oklahoma. So if you're a student coming in, make sure all your identification is up to date. So you talked about that already. Last weekend I turned 50, believe it or not. So that was the thing. It was crazy. So excited to, again, talk about Levity. Levity, I love their tagline. It's Portland Roots, Norman Flavor. Well, because they were originally from Portland, and they are right near the courthouse. Amazing coffee shop, phenomenal like food, and just a great place to hang out. Open 7 to 2, and they're closed on Tuesdays. I know it's a kind of a strange day, but that is the one day they take off, and I think anybody deserves that, so let's make that happen. There are maps on campus. They'll be talking about where to park and how to park. Because again, you're gonna have to pay for parking. Every time our student population increases, we can't build parking fast enough. To be honest with you, so that kind of happens. Don't forget to go to all of our amazing wineries in the state. One of them here in Norman, Oklahoma, is Native Spirits Winery. It's on the north side of Lake Thunderbird. It's at 108th and Lindsay. You go 108th, go over to Lindsay and come back to it. It's a neat space. They have live music on Fridays. Rick and Stacy do a great job. Happy Camper in Purcell, another breakfast place. You guys are into breakfast. We got some brunch and breakfast places around here. They do brunch and breakfast. It is downtown Purcell. Purcell is a beautiful little town. They also have the Bell Star Saloon. So if you want to go out there at night and get a little Western flair and really be in an old school saloon and listen to amazing live music, play pool or whatever, and that's a great chance to do that in downtown Purcell. Purcell is one of my favorite cities. I really do enjoy it, and you'll see videos from there because I go to their events. And they're just a fun place to visit. And they're about 10 minutes south of us. You go on 77, pretty little drive through Noble, Slaughterville, Lexington, over the bridge into Purcell. And it's just a neat place. You kind of feel like you've entered somewhere else. Visit Norman, of course, talking about ice cream and all the things that are going on. If you ever want to know what's happening in Norman, beyond what I can tell you, get the Visit Norman app. It is amazing. A good chance for you to kind of find out all the events that are going on and places to stay. Juliet's, I will always talk about them. Why? Because they are an oyster bar steakhouse downtown. They have moved in the last year. They've done a great job. They have been an incredible addition to downtown. They do incredible on their beef. It is phenomenal. Lake Thunderbird, they do, not only are they a lake and a state park, but they also do learning events on how to be water protectors. They work on that. They work on wildlife. They teach a lot, so we think that's fantastic. Don't forget, it's almost fair time in Oklahoma. For you guys that don't know, the Cleveland County Fair is a big deal. Why? Because that's our city, our county fair. You get that, once that fair is done, all the winners of that fair go to the state fair, which is usually the week after that. So it's a good chance for you to get all those in and check out all the fun things here in Norman if you don't want to go all the way up to the big fair. The local is also incredible. Uses a lot of local ingredients, local wines, local spaces like that. Good chance for you to kind of get to know them and what's going on. Let's see. Tomorrow night from 4:30 to 6:30, Norman Next, which is our under 40 movers and shakers in Norman, is going to have an event. They had one last weekend at Westwood, which is a pool. But now this, like I said, tomorrow from 4:30 to 6:30, they'll be at Pub W, which is like a sports bar. You're going to go meet everybody over there. Trade days, they got trade days coming up, and a vendor fair this Saturday from 8 to 3. This is in Little Axe. Little Axe is east of us at about 156th. east of Norman. So you go a little bit further out there, a good chance for you to, again, they're doing vendors and things like that. It'd be a good time. My friends at Sweet Pea Farms, if you haven't been out to pick flowers out there, please do that. It is a neat space. It is at Porter and like Rock Creek, I believe is where it's at. It's Porter and Rock Creek. It is a farm. You go out there, you pick it, they help you wrap it. They do couple events. They do all kinds of fun things. It's just fun to do that. And they have a great subscription. So if you get a subscription with them, they will go ahead and deliver bouquets of flowers to your house, which I did for my wife for a couple of years, and we love them. So Sweet Pea Farms is incredible. Antique Paradise is over on East Lindsay. This is probably 300-400 vendors in there, and it is air conditioned. So if you're like, it's 1,000 degrees outside, you don't want to stand outside, but you want to go do something fun, go check out Antique Paradise and go walk through it and check it out. It's a good time. Of course, every Sunday night, there's only one place to be in Norman, Oklahoma. That is the deli. Why? Because you get to see Hosty, and Hosty plays there every Sunday night. He also, usually there's pizza involved, so a good chance for you to get together and hang out and listen to great live music, which you have on the daily around here. White Buffalo Coffee Bar, which actually there is one on Campus Corner here in Norman. There's also one in Altus and in a couple other places. They're having a special, which is $5 lunch sandwiches. And I believe it's all through the month till August. Or maybe it's the end of the week. Let me look. Hold on. Oh, it's till the 26th. So it's till the end of the week. So you have 3 more days. So you don't want to miss it. Custard Factory, of course, it's hot. There's a lot going on. So you want to make sure that we have custard and frozen custard and Custard Factory downtown. It is incredible. It's also owned by the same people that own Yellow Dog. So you get to kind of support all kinds of businesses in one. You can go have coffee and you can go have custard and you're supporting the same family. So it works out. It's very, very cool. And they are great community members. And Rob and Sarita do a lot for Norman. Get this on your calendar. November 28th is the Holly Jolly Gift Market. That's the Cleveland County Fairgrounds. That's our Christmas market. You don't want to miss that. They're going to have gifts, boutiques, and a lot of other things. This is an annual tradition that happens here in Norman on a regular basis. Noble Smokin' Joe's is phenomenal. They have done a lot of work. They've added a totem pole that is a bear, because of the Noble Bears, that is outside of the fence. In the fence, they have a pig with a chef's hat on it that is a totem pole. So they took some of their trees and really made art out of it, and they fenced it in, and they're going to be able to have live music and things like that. It's amazing. There's a computer scholarship for Irving Middle School students, so check that out. It's called Paws Up Cougars. So they can go up and do that, and they can make sure that they help you get a computer for your school year. Everybody's getting excited about school, so we have a lot of college stuff coming on. Green Feather Book Company again. Let's see. International Pantry has an event. Oh, nope, this is already to the 21st. If you haven't had a chance, go to International Pantry, find out one of their chef dinners, and go. My wife and I did that, and it was a pizza dinner. It was incredible. People brought wine with them, and they would sit and hang out and drink and learn how to cook from one of the best chefs and have a great time and shop a little bit and enjoy. It was like a 2-3 hour event. It was really, really neat. Like, I really highly recommend doing that. Any date, that is a way to do it. Let me just tell you that right now. It is phenomenal and a lot of fun, and it's not usually very big, so it's a chance for everybody to kind of really get together. Don't forget, Inferno Bar and Nightclub is on West Lindsay. The cool thing about this particular club, it's small. It's not very big, but it's on West Lindsay. It's on the bus route. So you can actually get there by bus. Now, if it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, you're going to probably have to use the car service that we have available for students. But if not, I'm like, it's a great chance for you to go out and ride a bus. And happy hours from 5 to 8, which the bus will run the whole time. So you can go have a good time, have a couple drinks, and then get home on the city bus. And the city bus in Norman does not cost anything. It's free. Don't forget happy hour from 3 to 5 on Mondays, and that is at Sooner Daiquiri. They run, like, I think half price daiquiris. It's amazing. A new business is opening downtown. It is called Magic Masala. It's Indian food. It is going to be incredible. Right next to Juliet's, but also Guest Room Records. So it's right in that little strip of area that you guys will have a great time. Don't forget, we have an event coming up August 8th as well called Taste of Downtown. It is going to be a lot of restaurants, bars, and things like that for 21 and up. Get a chance to taste the flavors of downtown Norman. Really meet the vendors, meet people, and really get to know them. It'll be great. Main Street Pottery is already making ghosts. You're like, what? I said, they make these ghosts, and they do them every year for Halloween. And so, believe it or not, there are some businesses that are already looking at that going, what is next? So, Main Street Pottery is doing that. They do classes, they do date night events, and they show up at a lot of different craft fairs across the state and across the region. So, make sure you're getting a chance to go check out their classes and maybe get involved. Again, a great date night opportunity. All about desk chairs. Now, there's also Main Street Trading Post. Main Street Trading Post is in East Downtown. It is a coffee shop. It is a retail outlet. It's a live music venue all in one building. And it is right next to Lazy Circles Brewing Company. It's down by Stash. It's in that area across from the fire department. It is a neat building. Check it out. The Play Pit was celebrating. They're getting ready to have an awesome anniversary as well. They're turning 4 years old, and that's incredible because any good building they're a pre-K, right? And it's a neat building. Good chance for you, if it's hot outside, to bring your kids in, let them play, get some energy out, and get them home. We did that for a lot of years until our kids got too big. Let's see. Don't forget that every Saturday from 8 to 1 in Norman is actually the farmer's market here. Also, 8 to 1 in Noble is a farmer's market. And then you have another trade event at the Senior Center in Noble, and that's from 9 to 2. So you have all these places to go do some shopping. Another thing to get on your calendar, October 3rd, the Heart of Oklahoma Festival, the 3rd annual Heart of Oklahoma Music Festival is coming up. It is going to have Little Texas as the headliner. This is a neat event. I mean, it's awesome. It's in downtown Purcell. They shut the downtown down. They have vendors everywhere, and people just sit downtown, and they hang out and listen to music. It's phenomenal. Prohibition Room will be at Taste of Downtown. Ballast Tower talking about all they're doing. Tacos Pada is another food truck. It tends to be in Noble, right at Etowah and Highway 77. There's a parking lot there with lights. It's in that area, along with a green, dirty soda truck. And it is really busy all the time. They do a great job. We got Social Butterfly Catering that will be one of the catering vendors for OU tailgate experiences. They'll be doing that. It's big business once we do tailgating. Team America Racing, and there will be a Team America Racing signing at the Toy Action Figure Museum in Paul's Valley. This is also sponsored by Speeding Bullet here in Norman. Which, congratulations to Annette Price. Annette Price was named an incredible state PTA award winner. So she has done an incredible job. Her and her husband. She's on our school board. She's been in PTA for a long time, and it's incredible. Norman Chamber of Commerce has been in grand openings and after hours, before hours, all the hours. Singing we talked about already. One of my favorite little coffee places is Morning Flower Farm and Bakery. They are closed for a little bit because they went on vacation. Well, if they think they need a vacation, I think they do too. They are right on the corner of Cedar Lane and 77. They're in a parking lot over there, so you can check them out. If you haven't noticed, I drive around and go to a lot of trucks. One of the awesome things that we have here in Norman is called the Actor Factory. The Actor Factory is a chance for actors and actresses to learn the craft of being an actor or actress and how to get in the business of it. They also have incredible alums that work with them. So that's neat and a good chance for us to kind of celebrate our creativity. We are an art, music, and all kinds of art, music, and food city, but we also deal a lot with film, and that's important to us. So we want you to be able to get everything you need here all at once. I think we're all booked up. Yep, we did that. I will end with this, and that is there is a buy one, get one half off at one of my very favorite one of my very favorite ice cream shops here in Norman, Oklahoma. It's called the Ice Creamatory. If you have not been there, it is a horror-themed ice cream shop. You walk in, they have horror movies playing on the video. They have all of these awesome specials, and it's open from 5 to 9, and you can buy one regular cup, get the second one half off. I suggest you go check it out. It is on Lindsay and 12th in the shopping center on Lindsay and 12th, and just go check it out. It is really, really neat, and it's going to happen every Thursday. Buy one regular cup, get the second one half off. So go check that out. I hope that this has helped you find out all the things that are going on in Norman. Of course, we also have a lot of development that are happening. We have a lot of streets being rebuilt. Our city council right now is going to be in a retreat for the next couple of days to talk about their goals and objectives. We have just amazing things happening. We are always growing, we're always battling, we're always discussing all the things, and that's true. But at the same time, we also have a good time. We love being Normanites. We love living here. We love celebrating here, and it's a special place to live. So hopefully you have a chance to check this out. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you are looking at moving here, check this out. It will keep giving you an update of what's happening, different events that are happening, and we thank you so much, and we will see you soon.